between HANZELOT and NICERSMICER as we see pre-bans, a respect pre-ban of that Vertihill coming out there, say, and the Dooman.
Yeah, I definitely 100% understand these pre-bans over here, because if you play that slower pace of style, what is your way to come back? It is that Vertihill. On the other side, what do you not want to face? A Dooman. But very interesting. We have HANZELOT picking up a Han. He did mention actually at previous cups as one of the titles saying every game is a Han game. Well, if you lock it in first, it definitely is. Let's see what NICERSMICER likes to do against those.
He's picked Vanessa and Eleanor, bringing it out, some unicorn action. We know how deadly it can be for NICERSMICER. What has he got cooking up with it? And you can see HANZELOT, typical responses, a favoured unit of his, say, Cigar with that Chandra.
Yeah, definitely the comfortable picks on the side of HANZELOT, but also on the side of NICERSMICER. Whereas the Light Pony does have the anti-crit and also extra glancing in there, which is very good against the Han in general. So let's see if it will make it through the match. NICERSMICER, are you going to be picking up the unit that is also in your name, the Smicer? Because it does feel like a fitting one in this draft right now.
Let's see, he's taking the full amount of time all the way on this one. We're going to see a Zings here. Double monkey action for you, sir.
Double monkey action, but on the other side we see a light totemist. Ella?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's Ella. So let's see if it's actually going to be locked in. It is a very strong combination with the Han, because you can give back the cooldown to the Han. Han just keeps cycling, the train keeps going 24/7 all the time. Can take out all of those units by single target hits. And a unit we haven't seen too much in current meta, which we saw a lot in previous metas, the Changpeng. But is Changpeng that good against 2 fire units on the field, where you can potentially add a Douglas right now, ban out the Han, and almost auto this game? I'm not sure.
Let's see. Also, the pushback onto that Mei Huang is going to be difficult as the match goes out. So the more he can get online, the more damage he will be able to do. We saw how much damage has been coming out previously in the other matches there. Say, is it another? We're going to see some Douglas action. Is it an instant ban?
Yeah, I think you have to respect that, Douglas. It's sure the Chandra can do a little bit of work to it, but it will take very long, especially with... You also have the anti-crits from that pony, plus the Douglas is very strong, so definitely expect those bans as well. Let's see what we can do.
We're going into it. Speed leads for both of the guys in our Europe preliminary match 4 between HANZELOT and NICERSMICER. Very fast Vanessa there going, say.
Interesting fast Vanessa, but same for the Light Pony. Both of those units are being pretty fast, but they take their first turn, but then nothing is going to happen too much afterwards, whereas HANZELOT can pick up... Ooh, can you get a stun? You do want to get those stuns. Does manage to get the stun in the end, though.
He does, and now it allows Cigar to go in. Can you get a cool time? Reset that back. Goes for the Zingze. Not the pushback, though.
Now the pushback, so the Jingze will definitely do its work just by being on the field, providing those counters. And that's the annoying thing about the Jingze on the field. You kind of have to keep hitting him, otherwise you might get stunned at any given turn that you do.
Yep, and with those provokes, more stuns coming out. Monkey business with that skill 1. Can resist it there with the defense break. It's going to be important for him in the long run.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be important, and there's a little bit of healing of that Ella coming in on the skill 1. On the other side, we have a little bit of healing coming in with that Light Pony, but there's not too much healing on both sides, actually. So let's see how this Bruiser match fires out. Because there's also, I would say the Fire Monkey probably has a lot of damage, but all of the other units probably don't provide too much damage.
Exactly, and that Zingze is just getting to work. All those hits coming through, he can provide the stuns. You see it on the Changpeng and the Chandra right now. Even if that Cigar is online, where's the damage coming from?
Yeah, you really have to wait for the Chandra. I hope that the Chandra is scale 4 or like slot 4 on crit damage, because that is the damage you're going to need. And the Changpeng kind of feels in like an off position right here, where these monkeys just keep getting turns and keep chipping one by one unit down in this match probably.
That Cigar is trying to take as many turns and get those pushbacks, they'll say. Can look to increase the cooltime or decrease the cooltime there, so Changpeng is nearly back online.
Changpeng nearly back online. Good amount of armor breaks is on this pair itself, so let's see how that prolongs in the long run. Chandra, skill 1, how much damage are you going to do and where are you going to land? Are you going to go for the pony?
Going in for the Vanessa, trying to get rid of that revive off of the field right now, sir. He's getting his own revenges through that Chandra on the defend.
Yeah, the Chandra with the defense is definitely working out, because the Fire Monkey really has to do all of the damage. The Wind Monkey is just looking there for just being there, trying to stun things. But the real damage dealer is that Fire Monkey. So can the Fire Monkey take out 17k? That is the damage that we're looking for.
Definitely is. We're putting the cooltime back in for Cigar. Has that skill 3 again. Do you confirm a kill through here? Yes, because of the on Vanessa.
Yep, definitely works out very well that way. So in this case, the damage will go in on the Chandra, but it is still defended. Actually, no longer defended. So double monkeys against the meta units plus an Ella.
Yeah, let's see, because he's going to confirm it against the Vanessa right now. Big stun. Can you land the defense break for the monkey to follow after?
Ooh, Is that a high resistance cigar? Because a lot of those skills have not been landing on the cigar so far. Once again, does not land the skill. Well, it was already stunned, so it didn't really change anything, but that cigar might be on a high resistance build.
He might be, and now he's changing target for that Ella. Can he get a stun out as well? Resisted against it.
Once again, a resist over there, so there's not too much going on, but the damage on that Ella was actually formidable. There was a lot of damage coming in.
Yep, he can look to land a defense break now. Gets the provoke as well. Some slows going around on the field. And stun.
Slow and stun, but Monkey, can you take out that Ella? I definitely do think you can take it out in this position. It does take it out. So now we're looking at Monkey against the 2 meta units. Well, 2 monkeys against 2 meta units.
Let's see if Monkey Business is here to play safe. We need to get rid of that Zing Zay if you're HANZELOT right now. And that stun isn't going to be helping.
That stun is definitely going to be helping, but the big question is, there's constantly provokes. You actually want to hit the Chandra first, which the Fire Monkey doesn't really like to do. 3.3k because you didn't crit, so let's see how long it takes before he can actually get damage in. And we almost say goodbye to that Shingsei.
We do, but there's no defend on that cigar right now. Can you tumble in damage? Not yet, so he will be defended one more time.
Will be defended one more time, so the damage that you just stopped in wasn't good enough. But in this case, do you crit on the Chandra? You do crit on the Chandra. That is so much damage. You have to get this provoke right now if you want to make a comeback. Or Monkey is definitely here in the business for Monkey Business. Even though it just did too much damage through the defense.
He's taking it. Monkey Business for NICERSMICER there. You can see the damage Meihu Wang. He's become the star of our day 3 hearsay.
Yeah, absolutely. Like all of those bruiser matches that feel like taking a little bit too long just end up in the Monkey winning. And then the Fire Monkey in this case always. So that's definitely one of those units. Like if you play this slow bruiser match, Fire Monkey is one of those units you want to pick up because it's just so hard to kill. It constantly has that healing. It gets so much speed from his passive and it deals an insane amount of damage.
Definitely does manage to take out basically 3 of the units there before the cigar. So we've seen the respect band coming out from HANZELOT there with the Meihu Wang and Ella on the side of NICERSMICER, not wanting to allow someone like a cigar to be online so much as it was in that last set.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, I can really respect those bans over here. In the last match, those were the 2 core units that was revolving around that were enabling all of the other units. But NICERSMICER is like, you were banning my Verd. Let me introduce you to my Verd.
Let me introduce. We saw the Swift Verd from last time with NICERSMICER. HANZELOT there taking a very fast unit. We even maybe got the brothers of the Water Twin Angels, the light ones there, say, partnered with the Yonhong.
A very interesting pick over there. I've seen him play it sometimes on ladder. It's definitely one of those very fast drafts with super fast units. It is an AoE strip on that Light Twins Angel, but it is an AoE strip into a Verd. That can be dangerous.
Definitely can. If Verd's passive is up and crits, he is going to allow the attack bar boost on all of the side of NICERSMICER right now. He looks to partner it up. Whoa! What's he been cooking? Ginger Brave coming out along with more.
Okay, I've seen something that Scribble Bibble was doing earlier. If you cannot really contest with the speed units on the other side because your opponent is that fast, Ginger Brave might be your answer. So let's see if he brings in another speed lead and another speed contest unit.
Yeah, we've got Ciara coming out on the side of HANZELOT with Han again. Ciara, again, from last weekend was doing so much work for these players. NICERSMICER looking to answer then with 2 fire units. Vanessa getting that 33% speed lead and some damage on the side of Federica.
This is actually a very interesting draft from NICERSMICER, and I absolutely like it. This is the first draft of NICERSMICER without any healers. It is not something uncommon that you don't see too much in like in the whole cup itself or in the whole prelims itself. But for NICERSMICER, he always likes to draft in at least some healers here and there. And in this case, he says like, okay, I'll play your kind of playstyle, but let me try to improve it and see how I can counter it. But on the other side, we have a lot of LDs with HANZELOT locking in a 4th LD on that side with a Ziana.
Yeah, Ziana has come out onto the field to play. Will Ginger Brave make it all the way through here? And let's see how fast that Ginger Brave actually is on the side of NICERSMICER. If he had some top Swift set, maybe on that Verd already, say, for the bans coming in right now. Who do you think? Quick, 3.
I think fast units, Jan Hong and Ginger Brave.
Ooh, completely the opposite. We've got Ciara going out and we've got that Federica. So speed leads for both of these guys going in to our set number 2 between HANZELOT and NICERSMICER. Who is going to get that point? Maybe extend his lead for NICERSMICER or HANZELOT? Can he look to sweep it back? Ginger Brave, can you get that cool time?
Has to get that cool time because the Jan Hong is moving next. Let's see if he can manage to let it. Or would he place it elsewhere? No, I don't think he want to place it elsewhere. Does actually decide to place it elsewhere.
Yeah, goes for placing it somewhere else. Going to allow Jan Hong to come in right now. Can look to boost up. Going instead for that Verd, but not managing to strip.
That is always the difficult thing with the Yan Hong. It is one of those slightly greedy plays. The activation rate on that skill 2 is not super high, but the amount of despair stuns plus a seal is very useful. However, we still have a Han online, and you can potentially armor break it, but Han would cycle out of it.
He will, and he can put his own defense break some way. Manages to take out that Verd if he so chooses. The revive of Vanessa is still apparent, though.
Yeah, it's interesting to say if you want to go for that third kill right now, because it does come back, it does give it attack buff, so you might decide to go elsewhere on it. Unless you get that additional turn, and then you're definitely, almost taking it out, but at least it's being stunned.
It is right now, and it's probably going to be going down very, very soon. Good stun on the side of Ginger Brave right there to not allow Yon Hong to get that skill 3 off.
Yeah, helps definitely quite a bit, but then the next question is, where does the speed take us next? The Han will move after this once again, so the Han is going to be easily taking out that Verd, or you can already lock in the damage on maybe that Ginger Brave, taking that out.
Takes it out and confirms the kill, allowing these Light Twin Angels to likely take out that Verd as well, since there's no passive third skill up from Vanessa.
Yeah, the passive of the Vanessa. So this was a try for NICERSMICER to go for a lot of speed units taking that first turn. It did work out to take the first turn, but there was not too much follow-up. There were actually a lot of units providing for first turn without anything coming after that. And in this case, that is also where you can see HANZELOT actually comfortably taking a turn 2, just waiting his turns out, and the Han is just slowly chipping one by one on all of those units.
Yeah, Vanessa trying to get a cool time there onto the Han, but he's cycling through so fast right now, Say, and he's going to be having that third skill.
Simple solution once again. That's a lot of damage coming in, taking the unit out. Vanessa is the final target on the field, which NICERSMICER does know can't perform a 1v4, and that is the victory for HANZELOT.
He returns the points back to 1 apiece between both of these friends. Say, Han coming in clutch for his namesake. Ginger Brave was even out on the field with that Verd. Are you even going to be respect pre-banning that Verd again, or I can deal with it?
I think you can deal with it. It was decently fast, but in the end, HANZELOT does know he's faster. Plus, the follow-up was not really there. So, the idea of the draft of NICERSMICER was decent. But in the end, he was betting a lot on a lot of despair stuns from that board, because that was his only follow-up of CC. Plus, the damage was really not that where to be found.
Yeah, we've seen the pre-banned Verd is respected, as well as the Dooman being taken out on the side of NICERSMICER, maybe setting up for some sort of bruise match. We've got a Han coming in straight away, but NICERSMICER responding with that Vanessa and that Eleanor again.
Yeah, in this case, we're going back to that Kovaci providing a lot of attack buff and immunity. Nope, taking it away. Does he go for more single target snipes, or what kind of playstyle would HANZELOT like to prefer in this case? Does go for the Kovaci, does go for a Yan Hong.
So we've got some boosts there setting up on the side of HANZELOT. Who's he going to partner it up with? There's a response from NICERSMICER with that anti-crit as well, Say. Let's see who he's going to follow it up with.
Last time around this time, he went for the Wind Monkey and the Fire Monkey. Wind Monkey in this case not as great, because there is going to be a lot of immunity on the enemy side already. Fire Monkey might be an option, but then what do you pair it with?
We're going to change things up. We've got a Shizuka and we've got a Narsha. We know how much damage can come out there, and another revive out on the field.
Yeah, interesting to see on that Shizuka right there, but the Narsha would definitely do a lot of damage. However, it's probably also easily taken out by either Yan Hong or a Han, so let's see how that works out. And this is a very interesting draft on that BO5 plus a Sierra right now, especially into that Shizuka that we see already on the field.
Yeah, maybe hinting towards that Eleanor being to stay into this match. So we've got Federica coming out there as well. Who are we banning?
I think you have to respect the Shizuka, but Federica is banned out in this case, and the respect ban on the BO5.
Yeah, we've got speed leads for both of our guys going into our Europe preliminary lower round 1. It's match 4, set 3 between HANZELOT and NICERSMICER. 1 apiece at the moment. Who can extend that lead, as Yonghon can look to boost up, or are you going to go for a strip?
In this case, I would definitely go for the strip, because you just want that strip so Sierra can do her bomb. And that's just the main thing that you're looking at right now. Big question is, can you take that Sienna out twice? Ooh, by the sliver of help. Was not being able to take it out from the beast form, so therefore the Sierra bomb is not working as much. And I'm not sure if about throwing that bomb right now, because the bomb throw is just something Shizuka can pick up at a later time right now.
Exactly, it's not going to be working right now with all the immunity, but the damage going into that Sierra, can you look to get a strip and potentially a defense break? It's resisted there.
It is resisted there, and we do have the transformation coming in right now, and that is going to be all of those boss being cleansed. But right now, Shizuka, big question on her. Do you go for skill 3 to prolong immunity right now? Because you can't be dropping bombs just yet.
No, you can't, but there's also the Beast Rider is off of her form at the moment, deciding to go for it so no bombs can be planted. We've got Yonhong, that skill 3, looking to boost up right now. Maybe you're even going in for the hand just to get the damage onto it?
Yeah, you could go for the damage onto it, but it really depends where you want to place the stuff. He's actually going back and forth between the Yonhong and the Kovachi to just get the skill 2 back up. You can kill over here, but since you used the bomb in the previous rotation, you can't bomb in this rotation, which may have been a slight misplay over there.
Yep, let's see if Han decides to do it then, because Yonhong could follow up after if he does get the kill. Does get it, and Yonhong does. Ooh!
Ooh, and that's a great additional turn from that Han. Still getting the cycle in to potentially take out this Narsha, because you still have that skill 2. This will do a good amount of damage and does take out the Narsha, and that is all of the damage gone from the side of NICERSMICER. There is still a Shizuka on the field, and never count a match won yet, as long as Shizuka can still have potential for that skill 3 at a later point.
Exactly, the memory foam mattress, everything that's been out on the field, in stuns, debuffs, everything comes back out. Maybe you can look to revive and get a defense break coming out here.
Good amount of damage. Can you maybe one-shot the Sierra? Not enough damage. There's also no defense break, because the defense break is part of the passive.
Yes, true. My mistake. We've got it here. We've got some cleansing, some more healing coming through. The anti-crit against the Han right now. He can't cycle fully.
Well, can't cycle fully. He missed full crits. That is the opposite thing of cycling at all. So that Han was absolutely not doing what he liked. He just tickled someone, whereas Han normally like destroys units. Interesting to see over there.
It's all about how long NICERSMICER can stay up on the field and keep reviving that Narsha at the moment, say, because it's going to be tough for him.
It's really going to be tough, and also that Shizuka used that skill 3 very early. In this stage, you want to use it every turn you have, but into the full immunity that he used it early on to just prolong the immunity, it was a decent play, but then again, it didn't really work out. It would have been nicer if the third rotation was the other way around, where the Eleanor moved in front of the Shizuka in this case, but Shizuka's tried to get some skills in, but even if you revive anything right now, it's just a skill 1. It's not going to kill anything.
No, it isn't, and we're going to be getting some more immunity and attack buff going in from the side of Kovachi onto the field. It's going to allow Han to do a lot of damage coming up.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage coming up, and also just back and forth with the attack bar on the Yonhong, just providing so many things to work. Bomb not landing, however, we still have a lot of damage coming in from the other units.
We do, and Han's going to be getting, I guess, soon again, improvising onto that Ciara. Bombs planted again.
Trying to get another round of bombs, and that does know that NICERSMICER is not going to be taking that round with that attack buff bomb, and that is a win for HANZELOT.
HANZELOT bringing it back then. 1-0 down at the start, bringing it back to 2-1 there, say. Interesting style of play from HANZELOT. He can really cycle through all of his units with that Yonhong, with the Kovachi. Han is taking so many skill 3 turns. I didn't think it was humanly possible.
Yeah, it's just a lot of turns, and it's just cooldown increases, Yonhong with attack bar boost. It's just a lot of back and forth, and these units are working very well for HANZELOT. And what can NICERSMICER do against that? Well, there's one unit that comes to mind. If your enemy is taking a lot of turns, what do you call for?
Antares is not calling here, say. Chow might be calling then.
No, Chow. Antares is calling. So that is something that if you see your enemies taking so many turns back and forth, like pushing back all of that stuff, Antares might be your call. So let's see if NICERSMICER finds that unit in his box, but he can't go for the Fire Monkey right now.
Yep, Fire Monkey and Han have been locked out there. He's seen how much work that Han has been doing on the side of HANZELOT and respecting the ban. We've got Verdahill again coming out right now. We saw before the Yonhong was faster, though, say. HANZELOT, comfortable picks.
Yeah, comfortable picks, but also slightly strange picks, because you do know that your enemy is trying to take first turn, and those two units actually say you take first turn. So interesting to see if HANZELOT maybe goes for some more speed contesting in the slot 3 and 4, or what NICERSMICER is going to be doing in his own turns, because he goes for first turn, but then still goes back to Bruiser in this case.
He does, with that Eleanor coming back out onto the field there, say. Is he taking a leaf out of your book? He's going for a Gyu.
I would call up on Antares on that. I see the enemy. I see Gyu taking a lot of turns. I see the Light Pony taking a lot of turns. I see Verdahill taking a lot of turns. I would have absolutely slapped in an Antares early on. But I do respect that Duman and that Ella on that side as well.
Yep, he's bringing back some more LDs into the draft right now. Duman we haven't witnessed her today in the competition so far, but she can prolong a death out onto that Gyu, taking all of those turns and cycling, say. Keep on with the bruising.
Yeah, I guess you have to keep on with the bruising. Feng Yang is a very interesting one, and another monkey. Interesting picks right there.
Yeah,
I would still Antares. And
Yeah,
there's 100% and there's.
There's 2 wind units that came out there, so.
Yeah, more and there's. Just, well, Douglas would do the same thing. Douglas is, if you remove that Feng Yang, Douglas is unkillable, 100%.
Let's see if HANZELOT is thinking same as you say. You've been there before. Maybe it might be time for him to call up. Oh, we're going for a Chongpong instead then to get some pushbacks.
That is a very strange pick over there, I would say. But even like any fire unit would have done great in this matchup. But let's see what he removes, because I think that Feng Yang can still do a lot of damage. Now actually removes the Verdi for that reason.
Yeah, let's see where the damage coming from HANZELOT. We've got the speed lead and the HP lead coming out from both these guys. It's our match 4, set 4 between HANZELOT and NICERSMICER. Can HANZELOT look to guarantee a spot against Raxaz, or will NICERSMICER have a response? He can look to push back here.
Goes for the pushback, and then also more pushbacks on that side, so that is a lot of pushbacks. But we're going back to the match which HANZELOT actually lost before, where he just didn't have enough damage at some point, and then NICERSMICER could cycle enough and at some point get the damage in. Big difference this time, it is not the Fire Monkey that can deal the damage. The damage has to be coming from probably the Feng Yang.
Yep, exactly. He's not getting online right yet. Can you get the provoke? Big provoke right there onto the Gyu.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of chip damage going back and forth, but the big question is, at some point, can that Light Pony go online and then also get back all of those skills? Or is the cycling with the Ella and the Chongpong just too much?
Yeah, she's allowing him to take so many turns. Stuns will help out, though, but let's see how it works in the long run here.
Yeah, let's see how that works in the long run, because I could see this Light Pony at some point take an additional turn and instantly completely flipping this match, as we have seen earlier today with a Pontus. So let's see how that happens.
Yep, we're needing stuns, getting the defense break as well. No additional turn there, and now we can get some more immunity up on the side of HANZELOT.
More immunity, another additional turns. The units on the side of HANZELOT are looking very lively, whereas the units on the side of NICERSMICER are not looking too lively at this moment.
No, they're not, but Gyu can look to get suppression. Resisted against that Chongpong.
Resisted, can you get a stun in? Also resisted on that strip. Currently not too much going on, but still the Light Pony hasn't been taking any turns too much, and that is the one unit you want to get online.
Yep, can he look to get some strips in, get full resets on the provokes right now? Going into that Feng Yang, gonna get revenge, but it's fine.
It is fine, but still the Light Pony hasn't been taking any natural turns yet, and that is all the things that NICERSMICER is waiting for right now. Can you get the stun? Does not get the stun, but there's another cooltime increase coming in over here probably.
There definitely is. She has all skills available apart from that skill 4. Gonna push up the cigar to get another round of pushback going through.
Yeah, that's another round of pushback, and last time around where the Fire Monkey was just very hard to control, all of these units here on the field are actually a lot easier to control, and that's very much working in the favor of HANZELOT.
It is. He's got the elemental likelihood of comparison with it there, but can Gyu get online soon?
That was actually a good amount of damage from that Feng Yang, so Feng Yang is not exactly counted out yet. However, he does have difficulties getting his attack bar up to where he can take the turns.
Oh, defense breaks landing, but there's going to be some more immunity coming out on the side of HANZELOT right now, and it's his to lose, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say the Feng Yang really has to do some miracle work here to start killing multiple units, get enough healing in, getting enough like skills up, because the ally is just providing so much cooltime increase that there's just not many turns that NICERSMICER can take.
Nope, he's trying to do some decent damage there onto the Chongpong, but can he get rid of a unit before he even gets online?
I don't think so, especially not with that defense. It makes it very difficult. You have to strip off this defense right now. The Feng Yang is on revenge, and that's the main damage that he has been dishing out so far. But it's just not doing enough, and the Gyu is also not really landing.
No, and getting those pushbacks again. Gonna set up with defense breaks and stuns right now. And NICERSMICER concedes as HANZELOT takes the victory 3-1 against NICERSMICER.